Over-the-counter medication. Joining me now is pharmacist Heather Griffin. Dr. Griffin, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me what over-the-counter medication is.
Basically, over-the-counter medication is any medication that a patient can obtain without a prescription from their doctor.
And how would you go about using that? For example, when you say over-the-counter, we're talking things like aspirin, or we're talking...
Exactly. Anything that can be purchased without a prescription, including aspirin, Tylenol, Aleve, ibuprofen, anything for heartburn that doesn't require prescription can be purchased that way.
So how would you go about using it, or how do you know the best way to use those drugs?
The best way to use the drug is to first ask your doctor. Your doctor knows your history. He is the one that can tell you, yes, you can use this, no, you can't use this. If your doctor is not available, then the next best person to ask would be your pharmacist. If you use the same pharmacy, then they have your medication profile in their computer system, and they can assist you in making the best choice.
So even something like the difference between Tylenol and aspirin?
Yes.
What the best
Absolutely.
thing to do?
Absolutely.
How can you get information about over-the-counter drugs?
The best way to get information about over-the-counter drugs is to either ask your doctor or talk to your pharmacist. A lot of people feel that their doctor is not approachable, or maybe that their pharmacist is too busy, and a lot of people are very comfortable using the computer. So there are a lot of websites that patients can use to obtain any kind of information, especially at the FDA.gov.
Because pain medication is probably what you would use most.
Yes.
What advice do you give people about that?
The best advice that I can give, besides talking to your doctor and your pharmacist, is to read the label. Read the package insert information. There are reasons why we put dosing instructions and patient information and side effects in there, and it's meant to be read, and that's the best way that a patient can use an over-the-counter medication. Do what the package says. Never take more than it instructs you to take. You always put yourself at risk for side effects when you do that if you don't use it the way you're supposed to.
Dr. Griffin, thanks so much for joining us.